Welcome, fellow travelers, to another edition to the Blue Highways of Texas channel. As always, I call it as I see it type review. No fancy stuff, no big production, just an honest review with a little bit of history, education, and trivia thrown in. Anywho, here we are at the Double Lake Recreation Area here in Coldspring, Texas, a National Forest Service campground about an hour north of Houston. It's just a little south of Lake Livingston. It's Labor Day weekend. Windy, rainy, drizzly, cloudy, sunny, partly sunny, and everything in between. So let's go inside and check out Double Lake Recreation Area, see why it's called Double Lake. We're going to talk a little bit about the park here, built in 1937 by the CCC, or the Civilian Conservation Corps. So it's been around a while. So what is the CCC? Well, it was a voluntary government work relief program that ran from 1933 to 1942 for unemployed, unmarried men ages 18 to 25, and even that eventually expanded to the ages of 17 to 28. Now, the CCC was a major part of President Roosevelt's New Deal that supplied manual labor jobs related to conservation and development of natural resources in rural lands owned by federal, state, and local governments. The CCC was designed to supply jobs for young men to relieve families who had great difficulty finding jobs during the Great Depression. A little known fact that there was eventually a smaller counterpart program for the unemployed women called, believe it or not, the She camps. And they were championed by FDR's wife, Eleanor. And there's actually 31 of these camps here, CCC built and run by the National Forest Service. So we're going to go check out some more stuff here at Double Lake. All right, a little more about Double Lake Recreation Area. Now, you can book Double Lake up to 6 months in advance on recreation.gov. If you go on that website, you can see all the recreation areas that are available and see the current prices. Now, if you have any of the national federal park passes, you will get a discount. Now, keep in mind, when you do book an RV site, you're going to have to pay an extra $10 for electricity per night. So be mindful of that. And you can stay up to 14 nights at a time. I found this park quite quiet, and most of the sites are not on top of each other. A very relaxing camping or picnicking adventure. Now, there's been a lot of damage, as I mentioned, in this part of Texas due to storms and Hurricane Beryl. But the park management, I'm going to say it again, has just done a remarkable job. They had a tip jar, I'd give them $1, maybe even $2. They were that good. And all that staff has been extremely nice and helpful. Now, this park surrounds this 24-acre lake that you see in front of me. Now, if you split the RV loop into two sides, the lake side of the loop does not have sewer, but the other side does have full hookups. Now, the great thing about the RV loop is that it does have two very nice, clean restroom and shower facilities. There are 6 large pull-throughs, a couple of double or buddy sites, 40 RVs in total. No, excuse me, 40 sites. 40 sites in total, basically sites 24 through 65. There are 10 group sites that you can have up to 25 people. And a lot of people think there is not a dump station here. There actually is. It's number 29, and it's right across from the camp host. and it's actually in a pull-through. So if you got to use the dump station on the way out, Site 29's, that's where you need to be. All right, we're going to check out the RV sites here, 29 through 65. There's a few more down there, 24 through 28, that are some, I don't think they're hookups down there, full hookups. But anyway, we're going to go right around 29 through 65. And on the first half of this loop, they do have full hookups, and when I come around the bend to go to the second half, they do not have sewer. So here we go. There's bathroom and restroom facility number 1. Again, this side does not have sewer. It does have electricity and water. Couple double sites there on the left. Take a little side trip here because this is restroom number 2. Nice. There's your pull through. They do have sewer on this side. That was a camp host there in that golf cart. Really nice people. Do a phenomenal job keeping this place up. Especially with all the storms and rain we've had. Hurricane Beryl. Another pull through here on the left. This is a camp post here on the right. Well, there you have it. 29 through 65. Go see what else we can get into. Okay, we're going to check out a couple sites here. This is a double site, or what they call buddy site. 48. I believe this is 49 over here. Yeah. Check it out. Asphalt pad. Got to do some leveling on them. There's your water. $20, $30, and $50 amp. Tent pad. Picnic table. Lantern post behind it. Community fire pit. picnic table, lantern post, a tent pad behind it. Walk down this 48 pad right here. We'll go over to 50, I believe. Yeah, 50. Slopes down a little bit. Got to do some leveling. There's your water. 20, 30, 50 amp. Picnic table, lantern post, tent pad. It looks like the fire pit's got some logs already for them. That's pretty nice. You can't probably tell now, but that lake's probably 75 yards back behind all that growth. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the tent side of Double Lake Recreation Area. It looks like a lot of these tent sites are first come, first served basis. You can, however, reserve them online. Now, the management has told me that it is possible that you could bring a very small travel trailer here, but keep in mind that the pads are very sloped and not very deep. Now, there are no hookups over here. There's a community water faucet. So we're going to walk over, I believe, number 7 here and check out what a tent camping site would be. Number 7. My goodness, the sun's out. I'll take it. I don't know if you can see, but it's very rough. Got chopped up gravel, asphalt, tree stump. Large area. Nice, solid picnic table. Ladder hook side of it. Tent pad. And there's your fire pit. And the double lake is in the background. Yeah, that's what you get at a tent site. Let's go check out something else. A short little note here on the trails here at Double Lake Recreation Area. Now, visitors can access the Lone Star Hiking Trail, which offers opportunity to see the backcountries of East Texas. Now, this is a 128-mile hiking trail that runs from just northwest of Lake Conroe and ends up a little northwest of Cleveland, Texas. Now, here at the park, there are several nicely maintained trails, including a 5-mile one-way hiking experience in the Big Creek Scenic Area. Plus, there's a 22-mile mountain bike trail that meanders around the lake. Now, there are some ADA accessible trails, but I don't know. I mean, you could use them, but trust me, you'll be in for a bumpy ride. And there's several little short trails, fairly well marked, but currently a lot of the big trails, like the one I just mentioned, the Lone Star Hiking Trail, are closed due to damage. And I know they're trying to work as fast as they can to get them going again. One of the reasons here it is on Labor Day that this park is not as busy as it normally would be over a major U.S. holiday is because when these trails are open, the hikers and bikers flock to this place. But since a lot of it's closed, I guess they went elsewhere. But anyhow, there you have it about the trails. Let's go see what else we got. A couple random side notes here. Now, they do have a concession stand, or they used to, but it's been closed. And it's by the swimming area, and it's been closed for several years now, and the National Park Service is not sure what they're going to do about it, if they're going to open it, try something else, who knows, I don't know. They don't even know. Now, the restrooms here are a little dated, but very, very clean. I was very impressed with that. And I went through a couple of them just to check them out. Outstanding job here by the camp host. Now, there is no fish cleaning station here. Internet coverage, 1 bar maybe. They say if you have Verizon, you may get up to 2, possibly 3. But still, it's actually very, very, very weak. There's also down by the concession stand area, the restroom swim area, there's an icon that looks like a tilted internet signal. That's not what it is. They tell me a lot of people get confused thinking you get a good signal there because you can't get a signal anywhere else. But that's actually a sign for an amphitheater this way. And I have a picture of that amphitheater. It's not really impressive, but I'm sure they'll address that when they get a chance. Let's see, a couple other things here. The swim area is closed right now. It's off season. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit. I would recommend bug spray when you get in this part of the Sam Houston National Forest. You know, bug spray. And be on the lookout for spiders. There's some pretty big spiders here. I think I got a couple pictures of that. One thing for sure is you don't want to be the first one on the trail in the morning, because you'll be swamped with spider webs. And one last thing here, must say, the camp hosts here are unbelievable. I mean, they're doing a tremendous job with the cleanup here and what they're trying to do. Extremely friendly, helpful, very honest, informative. It's almost like they make you feel like you're a really close neighbor. So these guys are doing a tremendous job, and I can't appreciate them enough. Let's go see what else is out there. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the lake and the wildlife here at Double Lake Recreation Area. The park surrounds a 23-acre lake. I don't know if you'd call it a small lake or a very, very, very big pond, but regardless, it's a really nice place. There is a swimming area here. It's actually kind of large for this lake. A lot of people are enjoying it. As you can see in this video and in some pictures, when the lake gets warmer here in the late summertime, plant growth starts to take over the lake. Now, why is it called Double Lake when there's only one lake? Well, apparently years ago there were two lakes here, but they decided to merge the two into one. Now you can fish here. There's some people fishing here right now, and you might find assorted catfish, striped, large, smallmouth bass, crappie, sunfish. There is two accessible fishing piers here. One's under repair, so two of them are accessible. Now technically you can put a small boat here on Double Lake, but keep in mind that only boats with very small electric motors are allowed. Now we have seen some wildlife here. We've seen some raccoons, some rabbits, deer, duck, and all kinds of birds. But anyhow, it's a very nice little park here, and we're gonna go check out some more. I did want to talk a little bit about the town of Coldspring. According to census definitions, Coldspring is actually classified as a town with a population just under 1,000. Now, according to tradition, Coldspring was named for what you might guess, named after a cold spring that was found here. The first settlement here was called Coonskin in 1947, and then it was renamed Fireman's Hill within a year later, and then officially named Coldspring in 1894, so it's been around a little while. But it was Cold Spring, two words. However, it was officially misspelled to Cold Spring, one word, and it's not plural. It's Cold Spring. There's no S in it. So that was done in 1894, and it's been that way ever since. There's a lot of nice little family or individually owned and operated shops and restaurants and bars and grills there. Now, you won't find any of the big boys there. There's no Walmart, Walgreens, Home Depot, and that such. However, there is a Brookshire Brothers Decent sized grocery store that gets you about everything you need, about 20 minutes away. Now, I found the town of Coldspring a really nice, quaint little town. You know, it just kind of grew on me. In a good way, by the way. Let's see what else we can do. Well, there you have it. Here at Double Lake Recreation Area. Hiking, biking, swimming, volleyball, picnicking, camping, fishing. Not a whole lot of overly entertaining things to do here, but isn't that what it's all about anyway? Just to rest, relax, charge your battery, so to speak. Like I said earlier, the National Forest Service just took it over about 8 months ago, and they've done a remarkable job turning this around. And keep in mind, they had a hurricane in between, so my hat's off to the National Forest Service. Well, that's about it. Give Double Lake Recreation Area a look. You'll be glad you did. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.